Hi, the Daily Gratitude Journal for June 23 and 24 of 2020. The past few days can be summarized in the following: meditation, contemplation, and grounding. I spent a lot of time doing these things, being it by myself or together with others, in the form of video calls, um, and online. It was called a webinar, but it was not really a webinar because it was really interactive. So it was more like let's say a workshop online. And of course, my walks into the park, um, observing what's going on when it comes to weather, the fluctuations between extreme heat, extreme rainfall, what's happening in the world, and also coming to realize that as an individual, we are super powerful and powerless at the same time. Just depends from the perspective that you have. As an individual, you cannot just stand up and change everything in the world by yourself. So on the other hand, there is the collective consciousness, there is the quantum entanglement, and scientifically proven. And this means that when we set our intentions on certain things, when we start observing certain things, we start to influence. And so there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot that doesn't make sense, especially if you start to look carefully. If you just listen to the 8 o'clock news, then you're just getting brainwashed by everything they want you to believe. Or you just get confused because they want you to get confused by keep changing your attention from one disaster to another disaster. And I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my videos already, but this is the movement of Black Lives Matter, and for me, what I see there is that it's again division. Like Julius Caesar said, divide and conquer. Basically, it's divide then conquer. And people get upset when I say, no, not just Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Even in the US. Let's start with the first ones who were screwed over, the Native Americans, the Indians. You know, these people who had feathers in their hair and were living in these cone-shaped tents? Well, those people, they're the original inhabitants of the US. But hey, nobody's talking about that. And all the atrocities that have been committed and are still being committed against those people. But also you have the Latino community, and all kinds of communities are being very badly treated. Yet, because the media focused on Black Lives Matter, that is the narrative. And I could get angry and frustrated about the fact that people are so blind, that they are so easily manipulated, basically because people are not investigating. And even from those people who are investigating and who say that they're very critical and stuff, often these keep focusing on certain sources of news only and trust some of them blindly. Or they see like 5 of them saying the same thing, so it must be true. And that's like Hitler said. He said, make the lie big, really big, and then keep repeating it. People will believe it eventually. And that's exactly what's being done now with many things. And you don't need to take my word for it. Just look at all the wars that have been taking place in the past 80 years, and you will see that they were all full of lies, propaganda, and people were said to believe certain things so that certain people could do other things. So you could say, what does this have to do with gratitude? This is supposed to be a happy, fluffy video with all the, hey, I'm so happy, yay! Well, I'm still smiling. Why? Because I decided that whatever is happening in the world, I will not allow this to poison me. I was blessed with a good brain. I was blessed with a good health. And I was blessed with an open mind. And also educated from home by my mom to have a very open mind. This leads to me be able to see what's going on. Also, my intuition got stronger since 2012 and my third eye opened, so I can literally read between the lines, hear between the sentences, see through the pictures what's really going on. And so I can also see that everything that's happening is just the battle between dark and light, where scientifically proven the whole Milky Way, our galaxy, moved into an area of space with a higher frequency, a higher vibration. And so the light is winning, but the darkness is still fighting for survival. The thing is just, how badly do we want to win the war? Do we want to win it like, okay, we're going to win it eventually, and we'll lose half of our country, half of our army, or whatever you call it, or do we win it soon and prevent a lot of deaths? That's more or less the thing. And this means like the more people awaken fast, the faster all this crap ends and the faster things start to change, and we can generate real peace on Earth, we can stop polluting the planet, and we can start taking care of each other. The slower we do this, the more harm there will be done and the more suffering there will be. So it's basically a choice. You choose if you want to suffer longer or if you want to do a small effort and then have a good life after that. The longer suffering could mean that maybe even I will not see the day where the battle will be won, the war will be won. Which means another 40, 50 years of crap. Do you want that? That's the question. It doesn't mean you need to always go out into the street, which is sometimes really needed, or that you need to be very vocal and very aggressive, or no, not this kind of things. It starts by setting intentions, which we can all do. So when you meditate, when you pray, whatever your way is, you can set these positive intentions. Like you ask for more money in your life, or more freedom, or more whatever it is, or something you don't even have at all, so there is no more. You can also ask for more love, compassion, more gratitude, not just for you, but for everyone. And realize that the more you go into focusing on what you're grateful for, on what you have, instead of focusing on what you do not have, actually your life quality improves. You become happier, less depressed, of course, less tired, more energy. You have more energy, you become more productive, you become more of a magnet to other happy, joyful people, you start to inspire other people, And this is how you can actually make a difference for the world, but also for yourself, because you live in this world. So one thing you can do is to subscribe to the 21-day abandon challenge by Deepak Chopra. I have it on my website. If I have 11 people, we can start doing it. We can start a new group. And there are more things you can do. You can also contact me directly if you have questions regarding this, if you want me to elaborate more on this. I would love to share. But the beauty is that we all can participate in this. And I wouldn't go as far to say that it's all effortless, but it costs you much less effort than when you would be complaining about everything, worrying about all the shit that's going on. So in this case I would say choose the easy path. The easy path that leads to happiness, and not the easy path that leads to you getting completely fucked up. So be smart. Connect from here. Then you know exactly what to do. Just like I did. If you don't believe me, look at this face. You can see that this is a genuine smile, that I really mean what I'm saying, that I'm really experiencing this. And yes, I have been watching some videos which are showing which are showing a lot of different facts, which are asking a lot of critical questions, and you can get depressed or annoyed by that or angry. Like a friend of mine who was like, I'm getting angry, and send it to the oh, I'm getting angry again. And they're like, keep breathing. And they're like, yeah, you're right. And yeah, I was watching that, and indeed it affected me, but I decided like, okay, yes, I know this. I did my updates for today, so I know again what's going on. And I have my different sources, also people living in different countries telling me what's really going on there, not what the media is telling me. And so, yeah, I know. But the fun thing is that I have so many beautiful people around me. Also, those people are telling me what's going on in these different countries. There are beautiful people who have beautiful energy, who are doing beautiful things, who are contributing to a better world, who are contributing to a better society. Maybe just their community or just a few friends that they're helping out. And there's so much possible, and I've been sharing a lot of examples. So, without judging, doing good is easy. Contributing is easy. Just find a way, and if you do not know how you can contribute, then simply ask people, ask me or ask somebody else. But please don't sit on your hands. Get off your lazy ass and start doing something. Like, subscribe, and share.